perfect night in downtown Phoenix. Rangers took a 2-1 series lead last night. Took this crowd. Come on inside. And we say welcome inside the Brewers. Problems. That's not the case anymore, though. And as we line up for dueling bullpen.
Texas Rangers, the regular season wasn't great. The bulk of their bullpen, losing situation. The winning formula has been outstanding for Bruce Bochy. Timing has been great because the last 2 months has been outstanding.
And John, doesn't matter how well they pitch if they don't get more offense than they did last.
Super important. You're talking about the rookie of the year. When they win, he's doing something. Look for Carroll early in the game to do something special.
Hey, what a day to be alive. We got Halloween. We got Game 4 of the World.
This time of Mr. October. Stage.
That ball is gone!
And everybody's going
of the World Series. Next.
All set. Welcome to the 2023 World Series on Fox, presented by that album, fitting to get us going for Game 4. There is some big news.
Out for the rest of the series, as is Max Scherzer. Garcia took a cut and driven in a record 22 runs is a huge blow. And the Rangers had also spoke, telling his teammates, I'm Tom Verducci.
Well, thanks, Ken. The World Series spotlight. Corey Seager is right in the middle of it. 3, check again. Corey Seager has hit more World Series home runs than Ernest is off the charts. What will he do next?
Marcus Semien and Corey Seager at the top of the order, and they drove in all 3 runs. Stays in the cleanup spot. Josh Young hit 5th for most of the season. And Travis Jankowski makes his World Series debut in right field in place of guys. Just 1 home run, though. Geraldo Perdomo has done some good things out of the bottom of the
season game. You think about how many innings are you going to go. Tonight is going to be about 6 batters. So when you come in the game, you've got to be 2/3. Who wins the third, the first 3 innings, and who's leading after the second?
This from its first World Championship. Off we go with strike 1 on Marcus Semien. Rangers got 3 runs in the third. That's all they'd need. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man of players and get 3 outs.
The 1, 2, 3, 7th in this postseason. On in the major leagues. Finally did at the age of 30 a couple years back. Found it late and a key role in this postseason.
Well, one thing when he's behind in the count. So
home with a full count pitch. That is out of play. Yeah, we'll do the full count pitch. And Gabby Moreno at bat that evened themselves out. Still was not. Another payoff pitch. And Semien sends another foul. On the 8th pitch, Semien grounds one to backhand play. The defense in this fall classic.
Really some clutch plays and key moments.
I got to talk fast. Seager is probably swinging right over. Swings it there. And it sometimes comes with that. It's a very. So here comes Mitch Garver, who has hit 3rd in this postseason. Swings away first pitch here.
When you're good.
See what he gets on the 2nd pitch. It is another change. Takes this one from on a 1-1 pitch. First swings and misses. 1-2
at hand. Well, it's only going to be fun.
And apply, try to get it off and roll. 1, 2, 3, and 1 ball, 2 strikes. Championship series win. It went almost to perfection, and he plans to. The pitching coach and Brent Strom all having the another 1-2 pitch. The way his mind works. Challenge of a chest at each inning. Payoff pitch. Garver sends it foul. He saw Miguel Castro. It has been one of the best in baseball the last. Garver takes a 2-out walk. In that outfield. We've seen it show up a few times in this World Series. Already a nice play. And a spinner in there for strike 1.
Next year, so this limited use again.
On this 0-1, Carter takes strike 2. Manaply's 0-2. Thomas scored his first inning for Manaply.
Here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard.
But the left-hander on the mound, it's Marte to lead off, and then Carroll hitting 2nd. Trying to get Gabriel Moreno. Mission. Gurriel bats 6th. Thomas, Rivera, and Perdue moved into the bullpen at the start of September and has worked in both.
But the big key is going to be his fastball command on the inside. But he's just funky enough to get hitters off. of how he can use his bullpen. There is
reached that middle third of the game. Well, another day, another hit for Ketel Marte,
He's doing this a lot. You see the second baseman up the middle, but he pulls it to the left side of Corbin Carroll. I think this.
Strike one. I mean, we talked about it offseason. And you hate to pin to me of the year. The stats point out the importance in this burst in game 2.
Well, he's been so dominant against right-handed pitchers.
Couple looks over to first, comes home and just misses.
If he throws it again there, that'd be hard to call it a ball twice.
Arizona saying
Not where you want to throw, but it's hard to hit. It's like getting it to do something totally different, and it just stays there in your eye.
Here's Moreno, who hit a home run to open the scoring in game 2. Ball 4, which would have brought the tying run to the plate. Down the line, foul.
And Moreno, and he hits a lot of ground balls. But when he gets a ball,
this one gone, score this first inning. That is a strike over the outside corner.
So he gives the illusion that it's going to be a strike and just pitches it.
After throw.
Down, so now that's 2 disengagements.
To get him, he's not going, and Moreno fouls it off. And, you know, during the regular season, it's just a few days stretch where he's not getting a hit. And the 23-year-old sends another foul. Swings through it. Back-to-back Ks for him in right field. He is a good defensive right fielder. Young and Seager left center, and they give Christian Walker another encouraging hand. He finally had his moment with the lead. On this 1-0 pitch, Walker fouls it off.
Well, he certainly, the 6 at-bats have been so encouraging, even if some have not resulted.
There he goes on a 1-1 pitch that's high. His throw is in time. After scoreless first inning, comes home and gets strike 1.
Well, that might be with.
Manaply has not gotten more than 4 outs in any of his down to the Garcia injury. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball's upstairs, and it's 2-2 season on this 2-2 pitch. Young dropped all the way to the wall. Josh Young headed for first base hit of the game.
Doing an incredible job driving the ball in that gap. So much room in this outfield to get him over. Somehow, some way, ground ball to the right side by left-handers. That's part of the reason why Manaply.
What was a long slump, September through a lot of October. On this 0-1 low, grounds it foul, and it's 0-2. This Rangers offense that scored just 0-2 to the plate. Got him swinging. A strikeout that Manaply
For Lowe.
Us. 1 1/3, runner at second, his hitter. Young at second, 1 away, and ball 1.
Well, Heim has been pitching in the middle part of the plate, though. He has.
Change up there, 2-0.
Some really good numbers.
On this 2-0 pitch, Heim takes a perfect fastball for a
Strike zone.
In 4 games in this World Series, gave up the walk-off. Let's go of a 2-2, and that drifts outside. Count is full on Howard. Here's a 3-2. There's a chop. 1 to third, and here comes Leody Taveras. That's what he sees first pitch, but not close. Slider in there for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. That's a change that Taveras lays off.
That's a good.
On this 2-1, Taveras took a fastball strike. Got the callbacks trying to pitch around the leadoff double. Taveras takes a change in the dirt, kicks away. Play at the plate won't happen.
That Young scores on that play as you've got it. Moreno, you go, and he was able to score.
3-2 to Taveras. His ball 4. So the rain
and skips in the wrong direction. He literally was in pretty good position to blow.
Luis Garcia, as Kenny told us off at the top, is finished for the World Series. Who hits it field for a base hit. Travis Jankowski getting his.
A ton of power, but when he hits it, he can utilize his speed. It's this spot, Joe, where 2 out Rangers.
First one comes home. Simeon chops it foul. They got Simeon. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 out. A 1-2 pitch. Simeon into the corner. Taveras Harrison to score. Jankowski in his well. A row comes through, and it's 3-0 to
The line. Simeon starting to heat up. They're going to need guys to pick up the
run in a bullpen game is that you just don't know the next guy that's
a lot of runs at this point.
Jankowski at the bottom of the order reach and set the table for Simeon. Texas as Kyle Nelson comes in.
Kyle Nelson's going to throw a lot of breaking balls, but third of the game.
Now Stockton and gone again. Corey.
So here's the deal that, you know, when these games, obviously nowhere close to this game being over, the more.
Carver with a check. Long throw coming for Rivera. Snaps it off and gets it. 2-run triple for Marcus Simeon. One batter later. 5 runs, although perhaps some concern.
Lauder tweaked his ankle a little bit. But he has been.
His 4th home conference-making homer, a 3-1 win. Defensive play as well. He's got an easy defensive play here.
A little bit of a win.
Texas is already going to be without Adolis Garcia for the remainder of this world. Adolis and Seager.
And no Max Scherzer.
Taveras the call and the catch.
I think it gets altered the more he holds this lead, because now they use their pen. And yesterday they had
the pen manager. In fact, in his last 68 games managed in the post,
and they're going to score some runs. Now, whether or not they get enough.
1 ball, no strikes. Game-changing home runs. Arizona's got you for them to get back into this one.
Hardly any runs to Texas the rest of the way. And that's the
Alec Thomas sends one long run for Carter. Foul ball. Browns, but gave up 9 runs in the first 2 games against the D-backs.
Yeah, I thought.
Here comes the 2-2. Good stop by Heim right there. Same time, same place tomorrow for Game 5. There he goes. Here it comes. Thomas again, the easy one. Inning over. Run.com. Evan Carter's the hitter, starting this 3rd season. Set a record with 9 postseason wins on the road.
I mean, there's a lot of things that don't make sense.
Chopper to Walker. Let's go down to Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, it's important to remember the list. Mitch Garver out nearly 2 months at the start of the season.
He talked about how the game as Young adds his 2nd hit and as many times up there. They had 5 guys, John, that were in the starting lineup for the American League. All be the pillar of this team, the starting pitching at times. Strike on low.
It's to them. They were so good. And then they go into
and the dirt, ball and 2 strikes on low through the years, like with Nathaniel Lowe, who they got from Tampa Bay a couple years. And for Lowe, he's gone from his first year with him. 2-2. And Adolis Garcia, man, if you're anything other way, 3-2 pitch up the middle into center field. Base hit Nathaniel. Last night's win. Going to do it for Nelson. So while Manaply was solid.
Double play, he tries to get it out of the glove, and then the ball just squirts out of his hand.
Walker, you know, the bat for any hitter is going to come and go, but they 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball's open. 3rd inning, they lead 5-0. They've got the bases loaded. For a strikeout is 2-2 is pop foul. Frias throws, and the count is full with no 2 singles and an error, loading the payoff. Got him to chase.
This ball, slider, back foot. Rangers offense.
And now Jankowski is sailing if they can get out of this unscathed. Here's the 0-1. Oh, no. Didn't get the call. Indusky comes through again. Kicks away from Thomas. Run double from the guy getting his shot.
My goodness. Sitting around.
Rangers ahead 7-0. And now Gurriel out of the wall. Goodbye. Marcus. I
don't know if I've ever seen this. I'm sure it's happened because every time I think there's no.
From Walker looming large. Seager fouls it off. Seager down, swinging at the high fastball, and the middle 3 in Game 4.